Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek News. I'm here with designer Mike Fitzgerald at BGG.CON 2013. We're looking at Baseball Highlights 2045. So, a little sport from the future we've got here. This game is not yet published. This is a prototype game you're showing off here. And I was hoping you could give an overview of what it is.
Yes,
and what
this is futuristic baseball. This is what will happen by 2045, okay? In the 2020s, football dominates the sporting world. The baseball people say, we got to do something. The game is boring. You know, who wants to watch a full baseball game even now? And I'm a baseball fan, right? But it bores me to tears. So the owners in the 2020s say, let's speed it up. Let's get pitchers who can actually throw strikes and don't have to be taken out of the game after 5 innings. So they give them bionic arms. So we have cyborgs.
Of course.
Of course. Because now they don't get tired. They throw strikes. Well, the problem then is the hitters can't hit them because they throw so fast and they throw so accurate, nobody gets a hit off them. So the owners say, okay, let's bring robots in. So the robots come in to hit because they can hit the guys with the bionic arms. That leaves what we call the naturals, the regular players, to play in the field and trying to hit. Now the good ones will actually swing before the pitcher even starts his windup, hoping, you know, maybe they get a hit. And some of them are very good. Now the fans love it. The game goes to 6 innings. They throw out outs. There's just nothing happening except exciting plays in the field and runs being scored. So this is a highlight reel of a game in 2045. That's what you're playing.
Now that's a setting. Okay. So what do we actually do in the game?
Okay, we're playing a deck builder, but your deck never changes size. You start with 15 rookie and a couple veteran players. So what we're going to do is play a little bit. So you're going to shuffle that. You can draw 6 cards.
I shuffled beforehand.
So every game uses just 6 cards. And this is...
You mean every baseball game?
Baseball game. It's called a mini game. So the game consists of playing a mini game, then using those cards you played with the buy players, because there's income on them as well, and then play another mini game and buy more, and you keep buying and playing. And depending on the format you're using, you might play 7 to 10 rounds in a normal game to find out who wins the World Series, or that kind of stuff.
Right. But first to 4 victories, of course.
Now, when you're playing a card, the visiting team will play first. Let's say you're the home team. So I'll be playing my card first. When you play a card, the first thing you do is look in this little box right under the picture. It's called the special action box. This will immediately happen at that moment. It will happen no matter what. There's no way to stop it if it's applicable. Then you have another box down here. This is called the Hitbox. And players get more than 1 hit. I mean, a game where somebody gets a hit and they have to go to the dugout and wait 3 innings, come back and get another hit. What is that? They can get all their hits at one time. So this guy could get a single and a home run. What's the big deal? He gets a single, then he drives himself in with a 2-run homer. This is Mickey Maris. Okay? They can have this is how you get runs. So this is pending, though. This is a hitbox, and the effects here are what we call pending. So if this card gets played, first, glove, cancel 1 hit. If a guy's got a card here they just played with something pending, you could cancel 1 of the hits, and then you wait to see what he plays to see whether you get your single and home run. Okay. So let's play, and you'll see how that works. I'm going to play first, and I'm going to play this card. It has nothing in the special action box, and I don't have to worry about that because it wouldn't be applicable anyway on the first play of the game, right? So I have a pending single. In the hit box, there's a single. So you're going to play a card, and we'll read your box first. It doesn't have to affect here. You could decide I'm going to go more offensively, or...
No. I'm going to cancel your hit.
Okay. Cancels the single. This single doesn't happen.
And I've got a pending single as well.
Okay, you do also. And your player's a natural. I'm going to play a cyborg who pitches a fastball that K's a natural. That's a strikeout. On the strikeout, we actually turn the face down because if he had many hits, he would be out completely with the strikeout. So now you're playing. I have nothing pending with a cyborg. With the beginning cyborgs, I don't do hits as well. The later guys do. So you get to play any card to maybe try to increase your offensive possibility. All right. Okay, we're going to ignore this. Oh, it is a cyborg. Oh, you're right. Very good. Quick Eye reacts to the cyborg I played. Okay. KO's a cyborg. He goes face down. That would matter if he had hits on him, right? But he doesn't. That's okay. But you automatically get a single if versus a cyborg. Now, there are 3 types of base runners. There's slow, average, and fast. The slow guys we use have a white marker on the card, and 1 of them. The blue are the average. They have 2 feet, and they're blue. And then the fast have 3. Now, that relates to how they run bases on other hits, and it's explained here. It'll be right on the mat, and if it comes up, I'll help you with that. It's easy. So that single happens automatically.
And I've got a pending single as
I have
well.
a pending single as well, exactly. So I get to try to deal with that. I'm going to play this sideboard that picks off a runner. If there's a runner on the bases, he can pick him right off. Oops, there he goes. He picks him off, and now there is nothing pending here. Your single happens because I picked off the runner. You got a guy back there, and you're playing again. A free play, kind of, because I don't have anything pending.
All right, so I got a veteran robot here. Stolen base.
Stolen base happens.
Because he's not a slow runner.
Slow, and you're threatening single. Now this will give you a run. So let's see what I'm going to do here.
Nothing. You're going to let me win.
I'm actually going to try to get my own offense going better by threatening a double. So your single happens. What we do is you take an average. He's average, right?
Yep.
He has a single. Average runners score from second base on a single. So boom, boom, he scores and you have one run. Now, your second single goes here. Average runners still move base by base unless they're coming from second. So now you have a first and second. Okay? And now you're facing my double. I'm threatening to have an average guy here at the end of this part of it.
Okay.
And you're ahead 1-0.
We'll use a rookie here to cancel one hit.
Cancel the double. Wow, I'm getting nowhere fast. Okay, so and there's no threat. I'm going to try to hit a home run. Now nothing happens.
Nothing. These guys just loaf around. I can K a robot.
You can K a robot. You struck him out beautifully. Now, this is my last card. I'm the visiting team. The home team will get the last card played. Okay. Very slight advantage because we're still playing 6 cards and it's most runs. And
we carry
everything's
that back
going
and
on at
forth.
once. You'll see. So I've got a situation here though where I've got to try to get a run. Right now I'm down 1-0. So what I'm doing on some of these cards, you'll see a little PH. That means that this player can be pinch hit for, meaning in his contract he says, I will allow you to pinch hit for me. Some of them don't allow that. Usually the guys, they're not that great. You'd want to use, you'd want to maybe be able to replace it with another player. So what you do is you put the pinch hit in the dugout, discard it. You either take your on-deck card, we didn't discuss that, but each game you can put one player on deck and draw again, and you can go to him now, or just the top of the deck. I'm just going to take the top of the deck, bring it in, and I'm threatening a single. Now the single won't do it won't change anything, so you get to play your last card.
I should pinch hit as well because this guy does nothing for my guys. So pinch hit and
a walk changes one hit to a walk, so my single becomes a walk, which is the same thing kind of. And then you have no threat, and that's the end of the game. And you win 1-0. Okay. Then we take these 6 cards and we add up the little green, the number in the green diamond. That's our incomes. These players attract fans and and everything else, so they provide income to the team. So my team has 3, 4, 6, 8. I have $10.
I've got 6.
6. The person with the lowest amount of money can either buy a new player first or make the other player buy. The money they cost is in the upper right, and of course the income they give and the rest of their information is there. So you've got some pretty crazy people like Mickey Maris.
No, I can't afford Mickey Maris.
Okay.
But Dave Trout comes in.
You take him. You can put him right on top of your deck, face down. He's in the next game. And you buy a card right away. We replace, and then with my
card to the minor.
Yes, you'll be sending one of these cards right now to the minor leagues because you just got a 16 player. You got to back down to 15. So you choose somebody, one of the rookies who doesn't look all that great, and he's there for the rest. And then I think did I have 10, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So with $10,
Yeah, guy with 2 home runs.
yes, see, home runs can be, he's slow, even though he's hitting home runs, it's not a factor yet, but he's, they're easily stopped. I mean, I have, each person will get their own style of how they want to play. I think Mickey Maris is much better, but if I could get 2, which I can't, so I would take Mickey Maris for 7 and hope for 3, which there aren't too many of, so that would be it. Then I throw one guy out. Then we discard those that we used, and we draw the next 6. And a player would switch in the first 3 games of a normal match. You're switching home team. Whoever wins the majority of those 3, you start a World Series with that person having home field advantage, and the first one with 4 games wins. The game works very well with doing a set number of rounds, 9 rounds we use, in a tournament situation. 4 players can play with 1 set, 3 games, 3 games, 3 games. You take that deck you've built now, that team you've built, and no more building. You go to playoffs. You rank the 4 players and play 2 out of 3 for a winner until you get the World Series champ. You can also do it with up to 16 players we've done, where you're either playing sets of 4 people or 2, and you get a big standings, and you go to a playoff format, which resolves very quickly, because these games, although there's tactics and thinking to them, they 5, 6, 7 minutes at the most, even playing carefully. So.
All right, well, thanks very much. I mean, I got to say, deck building in baseball seems perfect, because yes, you got substitutes, you got the pinch hitter, and buying people off season. It all seems like a natural fit.
Seems like a natural, doesn't it? So
all right, thanks for the overview.
I had fun doing it. So thank you. Thank you.